श्री दुर्गा सप्तश्लोकी। अथ सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा। शिव उवाच देवी त्वं भक्तसुलभे सर्वकार्यविधायिनि कलौ हि कार्यसिद्ध्यर्थमुपायं ब्रूहि यत्नतः। देव्युवाच शृणुदेव प्रवक्ष्यामि कलौ सर्वेष्टसाधनम् मया तवैव स्नेहेनाप्यम्बास्तुति प्रकाश्यते। अस्य श्री दुर्गा सप्तश्लोकी स्तोत्र महामन्त्रस्य नारायण ऋषिः अनुष्टुभादीनि छन्दांसि श्री महाकाली महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वत्यो देवताः श्री दुर्गा प्रीत्यर्थं सप्तश्लोकी दुर्गा पाठे विनियोगः। ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति। दुर्गे स्मृता हरसि भीतिमशेषजन्तोः स्वस्थै स्मृता मतिमतीव शुभान् ददासि। दारिद्र्यदुःखभयहारिणी का त्वदन्या सर्वोपकारकरणाय सदार्द्रचित्ता सर्वमङ्गलमाङ्गल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यम्बके गौरि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। शरणागतदीनार्तपरित्राणपरायणे सर्वस्यार्तिहरे देवि नारायणि नमोऽस्तुते। सर्वस्वरूपे सर्वेशे सर्वशक्तिसमन्विते भयेभ्यस्त्राहि नो देवि दुर्गे देवि नमोऽस्तुते। रोगानशेषानपहंसि तुष्टा रुष्टा तु कामान् सकलानभीष्टान् त्वामाश्रितानां न विपन्नराणां त्वामाश्रितायाश्रयतां प्रयान्ति सर्वा बाधा प्रशमनं त्रैलोक्यस्याखिलेश्वरि। एवमेव त्वया कार्यमस्मद्वैरिविनाशनम् इति श्री दुर्गा सप्तश्लोकी सम्पूर्णा। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Let's seek permission at Shri Mataji's lotus feet. Shri Mataji, please give us permission to do today's meditation. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji's lotus feet and raise Kundalini and put a bandhan on. We request Mother, Mother, please come in my heart. Mother, please be here in my heart. Mother, please let me worship your lotus feet in my heart. We request Mother, Mother, please come in our Mooladhara to awaken Shri Ganesha's power within us. Left hand towards Mother and right hand on the ground, and we say Shri Nirmal Ganesha Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Both hands towards Mother, and we say Shri Ganesha Gauri Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Gauri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Right hand towards Mother and left hand on the ground. We say Shri Kartikeya Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Here we say Sarva Rakshas Hantri Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. We feel our attention pure. If any thought persists, you can say no thought, no thought. Today is first day of Navratri. I wish you all to have happy Navratri. So we'll listen to the talk of Shrimataji.
Do you find your... Do Day for all of us. Can you hear me there? That we are celebrating Navratri today. Now, when we are celebrating the greatest of greatest, this Navratri, there must be something special about it. That we have to cleanse this heart completely, fully, and make it so pure that it purifies all the blood that passes through the whole of the body. So the cells of this heart, which has made this great organ, has to be the best, because the cells of the heart within a human body are the best cells, the highest quality, the most sensitive. And it's the heart that expresses the anahat, the sound that is without percussion. Now here pulsates the spirit. The spirit and not the power. The witness, the one that watches. That is the reflection of God, who is the spectator of the work of the Devi. Actually, what happens that without rising up to that status, if we also say, all right, we are also watching because we are the spirit, then we do not achieve that caliber. And with all the blessings, like 7 auras of the heart, we have got 7 ashrams. We do not understand that we all have to discipline ourselves only to take advantage or to be in the Sahajoga. To claim that you are a Sahajogi is not a sign of being a cell of the heart. So why do we do Navratri? In the heart, to do Navratri is to accept the powers of the Shakti. To realize the power that all these chakras have got in themselves. And that when they are enlightened, how you can express all these powers of these 9 chakras within ourselves. The 7 chakras plus the heart and the moon makes it 9. But I would say that 7 of these, and on top of that we should say 2 more centers, which Blake has described surprisingly as 9 centers, clearly. Just now I cannot talk of the higher 2 centers, but let us at least talk of the 7 centers. The power of these centers have we been able to develop within ourselves. Now for a realized soul, there is no need for me to discipline you or to tell you all these things, because I hate to talk in this tone to you today. But I have discovered that if I do not warn you now, tomorrow you will blame me that I did not warn you. Take it as a serious warning. Now, after realization, there is no need for me to discipline you at all, because you have got the light. You have known what is realization. You have known what it means to be realized. And you have also known how much you have gained out of it, how much your personality has improved. But there is something more that has to be done. Is to see for yourself if you have really disciplined yourself or not. There is no need for any leader to tell you. There is no need for any ashram fellow to tell you. There is no need for anyone to tell you. It is you who is a realized soul. You are your own master. You are your own guru. Imagine, you are all gurus, great gurus and sadgurus, respected saints, where all the angels have to shower you with flowers. Think of it. And here you are bumptiously giving lectures, talking bumptiously. Very embarrassing, even for the deities. They don't know what to do, whether to garland you or to shut your mouth. Here you are in such a great position that you have got realization. That only thing you have to accept the beauty of this great yoga, that you just enlighten your own powers, which are on these 7 chakras. In your childlike nature only, you can receive the blessings of Gauri. Otherwise, you cannot. You have to be really childlike. Otherwise, it is absolutely useless, no use telling you anything, because you think you are too clever. Such a person who thinks he's too clever, what's this of talking to such a person? Because he already knows everything. So the first power when you develop, you must learn to sit on the Mother Earth, first of all. You must respect the Mother Earth, because the first chakra is made out of the Mother Earth. Try to be more settled down with yourself on Mother Earth. And the respect, see the trees, when they get their flowers, they are not so respectful. But when they are laden by the fruits, they bow down to Mother Earth. In the same way, when you have got the fruits of Sahaja Yoga, you all must bow down. So on this day of Navratri, today as the first day, the Gauri's power must be enlightened within, and they must express. And they are tremendous. I cannot describe them in one lecture. Think of the primordial Kundalini. She acts in the Mother Earth, she acts in the universe, she acts in the animals, she acts in the matter, she acts in the human beings, and now she acts in you. She is the one who decides the face and the figure that you are going to have. She is the one who decides what child you should have. She is the one who gives you a particular type of a child that you need. She is the one who has got you all these beautiful children. She is the one who has given you these sparkling faces and sparkling eyes. All this she has done for you. But what about the power that you have within yourself? How much have you manifested? The primordial is working very hard, no doubt. But what about you, the individuals who have got their own Kundalini awakened? How far you have opened her out? And what is Kundalini is a simple thing, as you know, is the true desire. So true desire to perfect yourself, to grow yourself, if it is really true desire, nothing else is important. All other desires are secondary and tertiary. The most important desire is to grow. And for whose advantage? Is the advantage of yours. And in your advantage, only the advantage of the whole world rests. Sahajogis today represent the growth of this universe, the growth of the human race. When a person who has Gauri's power, as soon as he enters a hall or any place, everybody's Kundalini rises just to salute. When you have Gauri's power, then you stand out because you have that innocent, lustless, greedless, beautiful, sparkling eyes. And wherever you turn your eyes, even one glance would raise the Kundalini immediately. People who suffer from cancer, suffer from this disease, that disease, all can be cured in no time if you have developed only one power of Gauri. All your problems can be solved. Negativity will go away. And you'll become like a lotus, beautiful, fragrant, overpowering all kinds of negativity. Here it is, that fellow just touched me, and now I have become egoistical. If there is one fellow who is egoistical, he just talks to another person, the person goes egoistic. I mean, this is not the way to be sensitive. You have to be sensitive to God and not to bad things. But we are more akin, more vulnerable to bad than to good. So the power of assimilation of good, the power of emission of good, all these powers are just in your complete reach. But all this should not become a praise, but should become a kind of a challenge, a kind of a beautiful curiosity, and an advancement for you. So today is a great day, of course, a great privilege. Always you are privileged people, like House of Lords. It's true, but maybe one day may come when this House of Lords may be banished completely. You have to behave like lords. That is why my humble request is that you must learn to worship discipline. I don't say do this, do that. You know what is to be done. And then on top of that, you should not tell me, I know, I know. When you know, why don't you do it? You are empowered. Today, let us, with full confidence in ourselves and in our ascent, let us, with full intensity, attend this puja and in our hearts decide that I am going to discipline myself. May God bless.
Devi Mahatmyam, The Glory of the Goddess, by Sage Markandeya. Translated by Lyndall Verco. Read by Tim Bruce. When this story is told, then both those who sing it and those who listen with devotion, to them no trouble shall come, nor any calamities from wrongdoing, nor poverty, nor separation from loved ones. They shall not experience fear from enemies, from robbers or rulers, from fire or flood or any weapon. Therefore, this poem of my majesty must be recited and listened to with full attention and sincere devotion, for it is the supreme source of blessings. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Chapter 1. That noble king, Surata, had ruled over his prosperous land like a benevolent father until a conspiracy of jealous kings had attacked his kingdom and reduced it to a single city. Even there, he had been undermined by treacherous ministers. He had escaped assassination, pretending he was going hunting. He had ridden away into the forest wilderness until he found refuge in this peaceful ashram of the Rishi Medas. King Sarata was so full of grief, he could not rest. One day, as he wandered, unseeing among the gardens and trees, he discovered another man sitting by the path. This richly dressed man looked despondent. The king asked the stranger tenderly, "Who are you, sir? I feel that you have a heavy heart. What brings you here to this quiet place?" The merchant stood up. He bowed and thanked the king for his kind attention as he introduced himself. His name was Samadhi. They sat together and told each other of their losses. The merchant had been cruelly thrown out of his own home by a disloyal wife and greedy sons. "But, O king, I cannot stop worrying about their welfare. I love them all, and fear for their souls that they should have acted so wickedly." The king's voice was gentle and soothing. "It seems strange, don't you feel, that you grieve and worry for these people when they have been so unfeeling towards you?" The merchant responded, "O king, even as you were speaking, the same thought occurred to me. I wonder what binds us so deeply to our fates when we are helpless to alter these situations. Since our fates have brought us here," the king said, "let us seek the advice of the great Rishi Medas on the matter."
The human body is actually not a thing, but a process.
Do you grieve and worry for these people when they have been so unfeeling towards you?" The merchant responded, "O king, even as you were speaking, the same thought occurred to me. I wonder what binds us so deeply to our fates when we are helpless to alter these situations. Since our fates have brought us here," the king said, "let us seek the advice of the great Rishi Medas on the matter." They rose together, and with purposeful steps they approached the Rishi's dwelling place. The king and the merchant each bowed respectfully to touch the feet of the ancient sage, Medas. He gestured invitingly. When they were seated, his kind eyes looked inquiringly, and the king spoke for both of them, saying, "Beloved teacher, I just want to know one thing. This problem obsesses my mind, but my intellect cannot resolve it. I am still obsessed about my kingdom and all the business of rulership. I know this is foolish, yet I cannot help behaving like an ignorant person. Why is this, O best of Munis? And here too is this man thrown out by his household as worthless, and yet he still feels such affection towards them. So we are both very unhappy. Our minds always drawn by self-centered thoughts to these matters, even though we see it as foolishness. How can we be so deluded, and yet still aware of that? How can we both be so lacking in discrimination that we indulge in this state of despair?" The Rishi said, "The understanding of all creatures is relative to their field of perception. Some are blind by day, and some by night. All are limited. Mankind is certainly not any more aware than the deer, the birds, or others. All creatures are compassionate beings. O king, as you sit mourning, can't you see the birds busy feeding their young, although they themselves are hungry? Just like you, they are bound to their offspring, expecting loyalty in return. This delusion is the power of Mahamaya, which binds all creatures throughout their lives. This illusion makes them believe their existence is permanent. This power is the great goddess, the Devi, who actually sustains all beings, both those that move and those which do not. She even causes the contemplative sleep of Lord Vishnu at the end of the Golden Age. She, the adorable goddess, is truly called Mahamaya, the great illusion. By her, this whole universe is created. When she is pleased, she blesses mankind and brings them to their final emancipation. She is the knowledge supreme. She is the eternal cause of ultimate liberation, as well as the cause of the bondage of this worldly existence. Why then should you be amazed that she can hurl all creatures into delusion? She is the supreme knowledge. She is the sovereign of all the gods. The king said, "Respected sir, who is that Devi you call Mahamaya? How did she come into being? How was she born? What is her nature? That one who is mightier than the gods, what form does she take? O great sage, tell me everything. I wish to hear everything about her origins." The Rishi said, "I The king and the merchant each bowed respectfully to touch the feet of the ancient sage, Midas. I am still obsessed about my kingdom and all the business of rulership. I know this is foolish, yet I cannot help behaving like an ignorant person. Why is this, O best of Munis? And here too is this man, some are blind by day and some by night. All are limited. Mankind is certainly not any more aware than the deer, the birds, or others. All creatures are compassionate beings. O King, as you sit mourning, can't you see the birds busy feeding their young, although they themselves are hungry? Just like you, they are bound to their offspring, expecting loyalty in return. This delusion is the power of Mahamaya, which binds all creatures throughout their lives. This illusion makes them believe their existence is permanent. This power is the great goddess, the Devi, who actually sustains all beings, both those that move and those which do not. She even causes the contemplative sleep of Lord Vishnu at the end of the Golden Age. She, the adorable goddess, is truly called Mahamaya, the great illusion. By her, this whole universe is created. When she is pleased, she blesses mankind and brings them to their final emancipation. She is the knowledge supreme. She is the eternal cause of ultimate liberation, as well as the cause of the bondage of this worldly existence. Why then should you be amazed that she can hurl all creatures into delusion? She is the supreme knowledge. She is the sovereign of all the gods. The king said, "Respected sir, who is that Devi you call Mahamaya? How did she come into being? How was she born? What is her nature? That one who is mightier than the gods, what form does she take? O great sage, tell me everything. I wish to hear everything about her origins." The rishi said,
Do you want to more?
embodiment of her. By her, it was stretched forth and she pervades it all. She is eternal. Listen. I will tell you of the many times she manifests to fulfill the desire of the gods. At these times, she appears to come into the world, although she is in fact eternal. At the end of the Golden Age, when the adorable, splendid Lord Vishnu reclines on his beloved serpent couch, Shesha, she actually becomes his divine sleep. Therefore, she is called Yoga Nidra. While Lord Vishnu was sleeping, two terrible asuras, the infamous Madhu and Ketaba, hid in his ears and sprang out to kill Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma, the father of all, was seated in the lotus of sleeping Vishnu's navel. As he watched those two ferocious asuras, he prayed to Yoga Nidra, she who is highest in the heart of Vishnu. He desired her to awaken Hari and to open his eyes. The glorious Lord Brahma praised her as the creator, sustainer and destroyer, as the ruler of all, as the cause of sleep, and as the unequaled, adored consort of Vishnu. Thus, Lord Brahma said, "O you, who are the invocations Swaha, Swada, and Vashatkara, you are truly the embodiment of the very sacrifice itself. You are the imperishable divine nectar which sustains the gods. Your form is eternally 3 measures and half a measure, continual, uninterrupted, and unchangeable. You are the ancient Savitri hymn and the supreme mother of the Devas. By you, this world is sustained. By you, it is protected. By you, it is hurled to destruction, and in the end, it is consumed by you. You create all that exists. You reside in everything that exists. You protect everything which you have brought into existence. The whole of creation is yours. It is your whim. You are the supreme knowledge and also the great illusion. You are also the highest contemplation and the complete recollection. You are the awful terror and the supreme blessing. You are the great Devi, as well as the great Asuri. O you who are the primordial force, creating everything, you manifest yourself as the 3 gunas. You are the dark night of periodic dissolution. You are the great night of final dissolution, and you are the terrible night of delusion. You are the goddess of auspiciousness. You are the ruler. You are joy and gladness. You are intelligence and the highest consciousness. You are bashfulness, prosperity, contentment, tranquility, and forgiveness. You wield the sword, club, discus, conch, bow and arrows, and the iron mace. You are the exceedingly beautiful and terrifying conqueror. You are gentle and moonlight, as well as the precise annihilator. Terrible and beautiful, cool and moist, cooling like the radiance of the moon, transcending highest and lowest. You are indeed the supreme Ishwari. O Devi. You. Wherever anything exists, an inseparable part of its soul is that which empowers. That power is yourself. O Devi, how can I praise you? By you, indeed, even he who creates and protects all the worlds, even he who is sovereign of all things that move, even he of the highest nobility, by you has been put to sleep. Even the very forms which Shiva, Vishnu, and myself assume, even these are your creation. Who then can praise you, who are the power of us all? We all entreat you now, O Devi. Use your immense powers. Bewitch these 2 unassailable asuras, Madhu and Ketaba. Then the Rishi said, this is how the dark goddess was praised and invoked by Lord Brahma to awaken Lord Vishnu, so that he would slay Madhu and Ketaba. Then, in the sight of Lord Brahma of inscrutable birth, the Devi withdrew herself from Lord Vishnu's eyes, nose, and limbs, and emerged from his innermost heart and breast. She arose to stand detached from Janardana, the world protector, as he lay on his ocean serpent. So then Lord Vishnu woke up to see those 2 audacious asuras standing there. He looked at those 2 evil, greedy asuras, their eyes all red with anger, as they boldly prepared to attack and kill Lord Brahma. Then, adorable Lord Hari became warlike. He arose, grasped them with his immense arms, and wrestled with them for 1,000 years. Although they were extremely powerful, eventually, Madhu and Ketaba became confused. Deluded as they were by Mahamaya, They said to the long-haired god, "Ask a boon from us." To which the Lord replied, "There is only one choice to be made. You may both be slain here by me today." They looked around and saw the whole world covered in water, and in their delusion they asked the lotus-eyed god to slay them on a place not covered by water. "So be it," said the Lord who wields the conch, the discus, and the mace. Then he held both of them on his hip and cut off their heads with his discus. This is what happened when she, who is the self-created cause of everything, arose as she was praised and invoked by Lord Brahma. Listen, I will tell you more of her achievements.
Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. We'll listen to Devi Kavach, Shri Devi Kavach. If you have time, you can listen. If you have to go, you can take a bandhan and you can go.
अथ देव्या कवचम् अस्य श्री चण्डी कवचस्य ब्रह्मा ऋषिः अनुष्टुप्छन्दः चामुण्डदेवता अङ्गन्या सूक्तमातरो बीजम् दिग्बन्धदेवतास्तत्त्वम् श्रीजगदम्बा प्रीत्यर्थम् सप्तशती पाठाङ्गत्वेन जपे विनियोगः। नमश्चण्डिकायै मार्कण्डेय उवाच ॐ यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरं नृणाम् यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातम् तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामहः। ब्रह्मोवाच अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकम् देव्यास्तु कवचं पुण्यम् धृष्णुष्व महामुने। प्रथमं शैलपुत्री च द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कुष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पञ्चमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रीति महागौरीति चाष्टमं नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिता। कानि तानि नामानि ब्रह्मणैव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु शत्रुमध्ये गतो रणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव भयार्ता शरणं गतः तेषां जायते किञ्चित् अशुभं रणसङ्कटे नापदं तस्य पश्चात् शोकदुःखभयं हनि येस्तु भक्त्या स्मृता नूनं तेषां वृद्धिर्जायते ये त्वां स्मरन्ति देवेशे रक्षसे तान्न संशया एकसंस्था तु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्री गजसमारूढा वैष्णवी गरुडासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा कौमारी शिखिवाहना लक्ष्मी पद्मासना देवी पद्महस्ता हरिप्रिया श्वेतरूपधरा देवी ईश्वरी वृषवाहना ब्राह्मी हंससमारूढा सर्वाभरणभूषिता इत्येत्या मातरः सर्वः सर्वयोगसमन्विता नानाभरणशोभाढ्य नानारत्नोपशोभिता दृश्यन्ते रथमारूढा देव्या क्रोधसमाकुला शङ्खं चक्रं गदा शक्तिं फलं च मुसलायुधम् कीटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च युक्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शार्ङ्गम् आयुधमुत्तमम् नित्यानादेहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च धारयन्तायुः नित्यं देवानार्चयितावै नमस्तेस्तु महारौद्रे महाघोरपराक्रमे महाबले महोत्साये महाभयविनाशिनि पाहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनि प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामेन्द्रे अग्नेयामपि देवता दक्षिणे वतु वाराहि नैऋत्या खड्गधारिणि प्रतीचा वारुणी रक्षे वायं रामृगवाहिनी उदीचा पातु कौमारि पेशान्या शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षे तदस्ता वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षे चामुण्डास्य वाहना जया मे चाव्रता पातु विजया पातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वामपार्श्वे दक्षिणे च पराजिता शिखामुद्योतिनी रक्षे मुहुर्व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवोद्रक्षे यशस्विनी त्रिनेत्रा जम्बोर्मध्ये यमघण्टार्चनासिके शक्तिनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रद्वारवासिनी कपोलो कालिका रक्षे कर्णामूले कुशाङ्करी नासिकायां सुगन्धाश्च उत्तरोष्ठे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठदेशे चण्डिका मण्डिका चित्रघण्टाश्च महामाया च ताटुकी आकाक्षी चित्तं रक्षे वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गलम् कला ग्रीवाया भद्रकाले च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरे नीलग्रीवा महिकण्ठे नलिका नलकुपरि स्कन्दौ गम्भीरी रक्षे बाहु मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोदण्डिनी रक्षे अम्बिका चाकुरीषु च नखाशूलेश्वरी रक्षे कुक्षो रक्षे कुलेश्वरी स्तनौ रक्षे महादेवी मनःशोकविनाशिनी ललिता देवी उदरेषु यथारिणी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षे गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा पूतना कामिका वेणु भूते महेशवाहिनी भट्टां भगवती रक्षे चालूनि विन्ध्यवासिनी जङ्गे महाबला रक्षे सर्वकामप्रदायिनी उपर्योनासिनी च पादपुष्टे तु तेजसि पादाम्बुजेषु श्रीरक्षे पादाधस्थलवासिनी नखान्दंष्ट्राकराली च केशान् च उद्वकेशिनी रोमकुटेषु कौमारी त्वचं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसामांसा न्यस्तिभेदासि पार्वती मन्त्राणि कालरात्रिश्च वित्तं च मुक्तेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूडामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नभज्वाला अभेद्या सर्वसङ्गिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षे छायां छत्रेश्वरी तथा अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्षन्ते धर्मधारिणी प्राणात्मां तथा व्यानं मुदानं च समानकं वज्रहस्ता च मे रक्षे प्राणं कल्याणशोभना रसे च गन्धे च शब्दे स्पर्शे च योगिनी सत्त्वं रजस्तमश्चैव रक्षे नारायणी सदा आयु रक्षतु वाराहि धर्म रक्षतु वैष्णवी यशं कीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च धनं विद्यां च चक्रिणी पुत्रं इन्द्राणि मे रक्षे पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन् महालक्ष्मी भार्या रक्षतु भैरवी अन्धान् सुपथा रक्षेत् मार्गं क्षेमकरी तथा राजद्वारे महालक्ष्मी विजया सर्वथा स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेत् यदि चेत् शुभमात्मना कवचेनावृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्रैव गच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभाश्च विजया सर्वकामिका यं यं चिन्तयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितं परमेश्वरम् अच्युतं प्राप्य से भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्यः संग्रामेष्वपराजिता त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूज्या कवचेनावृता पुमान् इदं तु देव्यां कवचं देवानामपि दुर्लभं यः पठे प्रयतो नित्यं विसन्ध्या श्रद्धयान्विता दैवी कला भवेस्तस्य त्रैलोकेषु पराजिता जीवे वर्षशतं सागरम् अपमृत्युं विवर्जिता पश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे युक्ता विस्फोटकादयः स्थावरं जङ्गमं चैव कृत्रिमं चापि यद्विषम् अभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मंत्रयंत्राणि भूतले भूचराख्यश्चराश्चैव जलजाश्वोपदेशिका सहजा कुलजा माला डाकिनी शाकिनी तथा अन्तरिक्षचरामरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबला ग्रहभूतपिशाचाश्च यक्षगन्धर्वराक्षसः ब्रह्मराक्षसवेताल कुष्माण्डा भैरवादय पश्यन्ति दर्शनातस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मानोन्नतिर्भवेद्राज्ञ तेजो वृद्धिकरं परम् यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमण्डितभूतले जपेक्षन्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा याः मण्डलं दत्ते सशैलवनकाननं तावत्तिष्ठति मेदिन्या सन्तति पुत्रपौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरैरपि दुर्लभं प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादता जगते परमं रूपं शिवेन सह मोदते इति दिव्या कवचं सम्पूर्णम् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Thank you, everyone. We thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving this invaluable knowledge. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for giving us all the grace and protection. I wish you all to have a very beautiful day. Happy Navratri once again. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone.